Tim.
Hey, Britton.
Are you ready to go on an adventure?
I don't know.
Again?
What do you mean by again?
Because I forgot to hit record the first time we did this.
Britton, this is the first time I've ever seen this game. This is the first time I've ever seen you.
Well, then you're in luck, because we're going to go on an adventure with Pac-Man.
Oh, I don't wanna. There's too many ghosts. It's scary.
There are a lot of ghosts.
And it's almost the bewitching hour, and it's almost the bewitching day.
So, I'm already so worn out.
With Pac-Man?
Because we've done all this before. So this is Pac-Man Ghostly
But I
Adventures.
barely remember it. I like the way he jumps, and I like that the big orange ghost is so dumpy.
I do think, yeah, the animation's pretty cool. So,
So the thing is, like, I think the lighting looks pretty good on this game.
yeah.
But the rest of it looks super simplistic. Like, it's just like a plastic sheen.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I think the character animations look good, and then the rest is super basic.
Yeah. So, Britton, why don't you explain why Pac-Man is not currently gobbling up these ghosts like he should?
So, yeah, can you name the four ghosts of Pac-Man?
Yeah. Scrooge,
Yep.
Count Dracula,
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo,
Which one more?
Clifton.
Yep.
Got it.
Nailed it.
Slam dunk.
No, Inky, Blinky, something, and Clyde. I always forget that other one.
Yeah, kind of. That's the one I don't remember either.
So,
Because I know Clyde. Yeah, he's the dumb one.
so here's the thing. Those four antagonists, classic video game antagonists, are totally your buddies in this game.
Which seems nuts to me.
It's completely nuts. And yeah, hey, there's power pellets or whatever they're
but
called.
we did talk about this before. Like, this game... Like, the question is, who does this appeal to?
So they are this game is based on a new TV show that I don't know if it's airing yet or if it's coming soon. But Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures is a thing. It's an animated show. P.S. These arcade machines I can't access yet because I don't have enough fruit.
Oh, you don't have enough zucchinis.
Yeah, but
Them Zooks.
apparently there's like vehicles associated with these. I don't know because I can't play any of them yet.
Super Gnar Zooks.
Let's go play a level real quick. But so yeah, this new show is coming out. I have to assume that the voices in this game are the voice cast for the show.
I think that's right. I remember hearing the developers say that.
I have to assume that Betrayus, who, hey, can you guess whether or not Betrayus is the name of a villain?
Oh, he sounds pretty trustworthy.
Here's a hint. The word betray is in his name.
Oh, come on, dude. I was gonna get there.
So, yeah, that show's coming. I don't know. Maybe it'll be cool. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
But, so this is basically trying to get new Pac-Man fans.
Definitely. And, I mean, if you look at it just as a game, it doesn't look anything like Pac-Man at all.
No.
The one thing that there is sound effects. Yeah, this sound effect is what you know and love, what you should like if you like classic games.
Kind of like this snow level music, though.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
and the other thing is power-ups. So there's a
Little
bunch
Kirby
of...
style.
Yeah, very, very Kirby style, really. So I can eat these ghosts.
Didn't see that last time.
Yeah, they do different things. I can also use my special ability to...
Oh, he hucks those pretty far.
Yeah.
What about these other ghosts? Why aren't they attacking?
Well, if I tried to attack all of those, then it'd be full-out war, and... I don't know. This ice is slippery.
Yeah, Clone Wars. I get you.
Right. So... It's a platformer for kids. I mean, let's not beat around the bush.
Uh-huh.
If I was low on health, I could eat this hamburger, this round hamburger.
Eat it. Yes.
And that would have restored health, but I don't need any, so it did nothing.
Well, it looked delicious either way.
But you know how Pac-Man always restores health, by eating hamburgers.
Yeah, and I remember this from Futurama, too.
So
The little helmet thing looks pretty cool.
so as you can see, you know, certain enemies need to be... Well,
No.
so
Well done.
if I just have plain Pac-Man here, and I hit the Y button, I'll scare ghosts.
Okay.
So that'll make them blue, like you might know.
And can they not hurt you when they're blue?
They're easier to chomp.
That ice ghost is kind of giving you the business.
Yeah, so the thing is that doesn't work with the ice ghosts.
Uh-huh.
So I need to be fire. I need to always be fire. Like, that's just really my life motto.
Yeah,
But-
absolutely.
Fire him.
Just need a Donald Trump in him.
Right.
Is that a topical joke still?
Sure. Let's
Got
say
it.
yes. Because I don't know.
The Apprentice.
I mean, I know the reference you're making. I just don't know if it's
Yeah,
so
you know,
topical.
Donald Trump. You know.
Good buddy Donald Trump.
Somebody help us!
Somebody.
So, I mean, it is a very simplistic platformer with...
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, there's one of those things that you collect. If you collect enough of those, you get more health. I started out with 3 health when I started the game,
Mm-hmm.
and by the end of finishing the first world, I had a maximum of 4.
Yeah. So even though like all the ghosts they seem pretty easy to kill, mostly one shot, except for the ice ghost which you have to stun.
Mm-hmm.
I like how commensurately aggressive they are towards you. That seems like a cool part of the game.
Yeah, I mean that, and they do have their different abilities. Like there's one ghost that will, instead of attacking you head on, he kind of takes off into the air and tries to spray acid on you.
Mhm.
And so they have different attacks and stuff, and change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Are there many little? We'll call that a puzzle. Are there many puzzles like that?
Not that I've seen. There are certain areas where you maybe need to defeat all the enemies in an area before you can move on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and to be honest, that quote-unquote puzzle before actually tripped me up for a second because I just...
Because you never seen that before in this game.
Yeah, you needed to use fire to unfreeze the pole.
Yeah.
And then jump
Oh,
off the pole.
I like that action. Just chucking fire while you're
Yeah, see,
sliding.
like Pac-Man looks kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Like in some of these things, which makes me think. I mean, I'm not a kid. I don't have kids.
Mhm.
But I feel like if I was a kid, I would have watched this show. Like if the show is anything like this.
Yeah, hell, I watched Reboot and Cubics. This is kind of reminiscent of anthropomorphic things
Sure.
that can do things.
Okay, so actually, here is another puzzle. That machine up there is dropping these,
Dropping fat
Blocks?
cubes.
and I need to have both of these buttons activated at once.
Uh-huh.
So I push a block onto both of them.
Okay, it's simplistic, but it is a
Yeah.
puzzle.
So here's the problem. The first time I did that, I was just dumping fire
Yeah,
and was
as you were wont
yeah
to do.
just doing this.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if I just did it long enough or accidentally blew up this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Or
See,
what?
I like how fast the ghosts are. That's neat.
But I guess because it seems like it keeps dropping them here. But when I did it before, it stopped dropping those ice cubes,
Uh-huh.
and I had to restart to. Thankfully, the nearest checkpoint was pretty recent,
Yeah.
but that was a bummer. And it's good to see that was apparently a glitch and not just how it works, because otherwise that would have been, I imagine, bad news for kids.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here!
So,
Why are they trapped in green goo?
because ghosts,
Is that because Betrayus did something to them?
I mean, they were trapped by the ghosts. I don't know if it's just Ghostbusters style, like, yeah, of course ghosts have slime, or
Uh-huh.
what, but... I mean, there was, if not in this level, in another one, there was a little story beat about how, oh no, those people are trapped, you need to go rescue them.
Right.
So the last time we tried to do this video, we played a different level that had a little more variety in the powers.
Yeah,
And-
this so far has been way more straightforward.
Yeah, because, that first... Oh, there's one of those
Ooh.
tokens. These first levels that I've already played through for the most part, basically just introduce one power at a time
Uh-huh.
and kind of had you focus on that power throughout the level, which is nice. I mean, it's a good learning curve. Here's another semi-puzzle where you need to unfreeze that for long enough to make it the right level.
I didn't see any puzzle solving. I saw you just platforming.
Well, before they were too high to get them all. And so I had to unfreeze them, and then
Mm-hmm.
it was a puzzle, just trust me.
Okay.
So I killed 78 ghosts, you can tell by the little eyeballs.
Gross.
And the first time I beat this level, I got a fruit. So I guess it won't let you replay levels to get fruit over and over again. Instead, you get tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what tokens are used for. It may have told me before and I just forgot, but they're a thing to collect.
I'm pretty sure they're used at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. But so
Show me a level that has just, like a different stuff you can do with the power-ups.
let's go to a completely different level with completely different powers.
Okay.
And this is about as far as I've gotten in the game. I've only made it to World 2.
A super green message.
Yeah, there's recycling bins all over the place, and you chomp them and get power-ups. It's weird. So you can already tell this level, you know, different aesthetic, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
This power,
I'm gonna have a ball with this.
totally crazy.
Oh, I don't like his nose sticking out like that.
But it's okay, because once I roll, it
Oh,
goes
I
in.
like that even less. Oh, no. Why, Pac-Man? Why?
So the thing...
Oh,
So other than this being just frustrating
Mhm.
at times, I do actually like that this level is completely different than all the platforming stuff that made up the entirety of the first world.
yeah.
Because like this rolling mechanic and this boost mechanic is,
Oh, I like that boost thing.
yeah, it's extremely different, and I like the change of pace that it
Yeah.
is offering.
And I do feel like that's important for games directed at children.
Yeah.
'Cause I know as a kid, I definitely like just trying a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that later levels have more variety in the powers within the level too.
Yeah.
So it's not just,
Ooh, that was definitely Kirby golf style.
yeah. But I mean, it's
Oh!
so yeah. We talked about this last time, but if you get hit, it is kind of the Super Mario effect of you lose your power up and then you start losing health.
Mm-hmm.
But on the upside, anytime there's even the remote possibility that you're going to need a certain power up to get through the game,
Uh-huh.
the power up is very readily available.
Yeah.
And if I get hit again and use this up, that power up
Oh.
is going to appear
I
again.
don't like how he's always smiling. I don't like that nose coming out. That feels salacious.
Well, what do you like, Tim?
I like cheeseburgers.
Well, you're
Got
luck.
it.
There was a cheeseburger. I like the classic sounds.
Uh-huh.
I like that there are some cool, I think anyways, some cool remixes with the classic music.
Yeah. Ooh.
See, there's another token. I don't know what tokens are for.
I really appreciate that the chomping animation just looks like he's chomping.
Yeah, that everything is exaggerated and
Come on.
that's my bad. But everything is exaggerated in a really good way, I think.
Yeah.
Animations are vibrant.
The nose.
Yeah, there are big noses.
Ooh. So when you're this big rock ball, you can just crush the ghost.
It looks like it. Yeah, I'm not.
It's pretty neat.
I ain't
Can you do a
afraid.
kickflip in this half fight?
I don't think so.
Mm.
Yeah, as soon as I get close to them, they're turning blue. So
Oh, that's neat.
they are afraid of.
This is that power fantasy everyone's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what everyone talks about.
That sweet, sweet monkey ball fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, there's sort of a monkey ball vibe.
Ooh.
These are cracking. I don't even need to worry about killing them because.
But you almost wanted to. They're just close to the edge. And now I'm about to break.
There's also like these little like
Oh,
artifact
oh.
pieces. It looks like a cake. I don't.
Is cake part of the Pac-Man mythos?
It is now.
They are really fast and loose with this. I don't know how I feel about that. Whoa!
Well, okay. Whatever you want to do, Pac-Man.
That wasn't you?
I don't think so. I mean,
Oh.
I'm sure I ran over something.
I think you're about to fight a ball. Oh, I think you're winning. You definitely just won.
I won. Look, those eyes lit up.
Oh, look at those little rock dudes. Go.
I wonder if I can just
fight them.
boost up here.
Oh, yep, definitely. Puzzle solving expert.
I'm gonna need those in those holes.
Oh. Why did you have to Shadow of Colossus then? Seem pretty friendly.
They don't seem that friendly.
Oh, just because they got red beady eyes and they look hulking monsters?
Hey, Lord Voldemort had red beady eyes, so I don't know what point you're trying to make.
Me neither. I can't think of anyone who hasn't had red beady eyes and been evil in a video game.
Puzzle solving.
Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I didn't mean to Skrillex you just then.
Yeah, that was what that was. Immediately recognizable.
Listen, okay, some of us are good at accents.
Some of us are good at being Skrillex.
Yeah.
Some are not.
I majored in
It ain't no thing.
Majored in Skrillex, alright?
Well, that went well. But, so yeah, totally different level than...
That's cool. This is going on way longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the entire thing is very focused on being this particular experience.
Yeah. So before, what we saw was that you utilized, let's say, like 3 or 4 different powers over the course of a single level.
Yeah,
And seeing this just like 1 for 1 level seems a lot more tame than I was expecting.
Yeah, you know, I think thinking back on it from the first time, well, that is not working at all. Oh, I can jump. I
This
think,
game has layers.
I think that other level we tried may have been like a bonus level that was unlocked after I finished the world. So that may have been why. Oh my gosh, that may have been why it had more variety in the level itself.
Yeah.
Been a little more demanding.
Oh, look at him smile at you. He's like the Joker.
There we go.
Woo! Oh.
Yeah, I do not want to fall.
Oh, cool, man. What else does this game have?
So, this game isn't just about a ghostly adventure.
What?
I'm stalling for a second just to see if this is the end of the level, but I don't think it is. Whatever, I'll finish this later. So, in addition to that adventure, which, I mean, it's totally made for kids.
Right.
And it's simple, but I think it's okay. Like, when it showed up in my mailbox, I thought, wow, this is probably really, really horrible. But if you're going to try to get a new generation of kids hooked on Pac-Man, this
Do you think this
kind of
might
seems
do
like
it?
yeah, it seems like an okay way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could certainly think of worse ways. And, you know, for people like me and you who actually did grow up, I mean, Pac-Man was a little before our time in some sense, but we grew up knowing what Pac-Man is. We grew up with when arcades still existed.
But see, so that's kind of the weird thing, because like Pac-Man that we know and the Pac-Man that has been ingrained inside gaming history doesn't have arms and legs. So now you're introducing a new Pac-Man to new fans who are only like faintly familiar with the little circle and the triangle missing.
Well, to be fair, I think the arms and legs have been around for a very long time. I mean, they've
but that's
experimented
still not the image that you immediately think of when someone says Pac-Man.
Sure. If you think of arms and legs with Pac-Man, you think of Pac-Man 2 on the Super Nintendo, which was a horrible adventure game that I didn't like at all.
Yeah.
And I kind of remember having okay feelings about Pac-Man World on the PlayStation, but I could be misremembering.
Yeah.
So this game also has multiplayer.
Woo! And we're about to multiplay.
So main thing here.
I also like his little arm coming up. He's like, ooh, this is fun.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's good characters here. I think it kind of makes me want to watch the show and see what the show is all about.
So describe to me what the multiplayer is.
So the first time I described this multiplayer to you, you thought it sounded awesome.
Yeah, and thinking back on it, I still think it sounds awesome.
So if you remember, there was a GameCube game called Pac-Man Versus, where 4 people were ghosts and 1 player was Pac-Man, and the ghosts were working against Pac-Man to, try to catch Pac-Man before he gets all the pellets. This is almost exactly like that, only you are just the 4 ghosts, and also they threw in a bunch of crap that maybe makes it not as good.
Yeah.
So there's all these kind of Mario Kart-esque power-ups, like Slime Screen, which is
a lot of it is based on slime for some reason. Yeah,
and so you get different points for getting fruit or killing another ghost or killing Pac-Man, which is when the round ends. The controls are super simple.
Yep.
But there's also like no real teamwork involved.
Right.
Because you're all competing for a different score.
Yeah, I saw that along with the scoring next to Pac-Man, the most points you can get is defeating an ally.
Yeah, so like I don't understand. And so I attacked you and this other ghost, and now you're blue. So now Pac-Man can get you.
Pretty scary.
Pac-Man will always get me.
Yeah, Pac-Man's gonna get me. Oh no!
I'm not afraid of Pac-Man.
So when you get caught as a ghost, you know, just like the old arcade game, your little eyes have to go back to the birthplace of ghosts before you can hop back into the action.
That was
And,
short.
yeah, player 4 caught Pac-Man, so got 2,000 points, and me and you are losing.
Woo!
Neither of us, either playing alone or playing together, have gotten first or second.
No, and I haven't even broken 1,000 points because I still don't understand how like this. Okay, I don't understand what I'm doing.
So, if you look at the center of the screen of that map, those question marks might be item boxes or they might be fruit.
Yeah.
I think if you get fruit, that's worth a few points. If you catch Pac-Man, obviously that's worth a lot of points.
Yeah.
Also, remember what we forgot last time, that you have a boost button.
Well, the most distracting thing is, and I understand why they're there, but the dots, because they.
Gonna get you this time.
I mean, obviously you've been born and bred to want to get the dots,
Right.
but now that they're just everywhere and you can't do anything with them, it's really confusing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I almost got you. Now I'm just chasing you. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, like, this dot looks special, I want to get it, and I can't.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think if it was a Wii U game where one player is Pac-Man and these dots actually matter to them, I think it'd be
But what
more
are you?
acceptable, more
Oh, I got
interesting.
Pac-Man.
Nice.
He
Well
he
done.
just ran into me. That was way easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, Pac-Man, and that's another thing, is that, you know, Pac-Man can only be controlled by the computer, and the computer's kind of crappy.
Which is a huge bummer, because I think that would be super cool.
And, you know, to be totally fair, there is a game on Nintendo Land for the Wii U that is basically what we're talking about, and it's pretty good, so maybe there's no need for this kind of thing. And maybe there's a Wii U version of this that exists that has exactly what we are talking about.
Yeah, because I do remember is almost exactly that asymmetrical design was how they sold the Wii U the first time.
Right.
Where they're describing that Mario hide and seek game.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I thought this was going to be, and that's what it kind of is, except it's not designed around that asymmetry because you're just playing with other ghosts.
Right. So it sounds great, ends up being a little disappointing. So, yeah, multiplayer is not fantastic. Maybe it's a little more fun if you're dumb kids and there's 4 of you.
And all kids are dumb.
Let's be honest. When we were kids, we liked a lot of games that we shouldn't have liked because they were bad.
Yeah. Like I said, dumb kids.
Which helps me think that, you know what, maybe, just maybe, this game is actually okay.
Like, it's perfect for what it's trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, and now that I think about it,
Ice Ghost looks way more sinister than I thought he would.
right? Now that I think about it, this game may not even be the full price.
Uh-huh.
Oh, check this out.
Oh,
Bom,
yeah.
bom, 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 bom.
Yes! God, I'm gonna go play Championship Edition DX.
Yeah, that's, you know, not quite as satisfying, but oh man, it feels so good.
I don't know if there's anything as pleasing as hitting like maximum speed in that game.
That, you know what? That is a fantastic Pac-Man game.
Yes.
And if you are an adult who grew up with Pac-Man and you want a new Pac-Man game, you absolutely want Pac-Man Championship Edition.
Or if you want to hear the
DX.
best menu music ever.
There's there's a lot of reasons. Everyone should just own Pac-Man Championship Edition DX.
Yep. I think you just turned all those words into one word.
Sure.
Alchemy.
So this level we were playing before, where there's a little more variety in what I'm able to do. So yeah, I think this is a good kids game,
Yeah.
and I got an achievement for killing things.
Well,
as
on your
Fire
way to
Pac-Man.
100,000.
Yeah, I'm at like 80,000 now. So if I get the full, I might get the full 1,000 points out of this. It
Yep.
seems like it'd be pretty.
We're
easy.
gonna get there.
I've already got 140. I've played this for like an hour.
You got one in Batman.
Yeah, well, Batman just showed up.
Yeah.
so yeah, I might actually keep playing this.
Yeah,
And
this seems alright.
I think it's actually a good kids game. I think it's worth checking out for, you know, especially.
I like these parts. Where you're
Yeah.
just dumping fire and
Yeah,
sliding.
and it just looks cool. Even though like I'm not doing a ton, it just like Pac-Man looks awesome as he's tossing all these fireballs.
Everyone looks awesome when you're tossing fireballs.
So yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. I'm stalling because I genuinely like I'm not having a bad time, which is really surprising to me. I enjoy what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
not anymore. Never
Nope.
mind. Take it all back. But so yeah, that's Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
Cool.
It's out tomorrow for us, but by the time you see this, it's definitely out. So yeah, if you've got younger gamers in your house that you want to introduce to Pac-Man, or you're a younger gamer yourself, I think there's something here.
Yeah.
I think it's worth checking out.
Definitely.
So thanks for coming on this adventure with me, Tim.
Thanks, Britain, for ghosts.